what's up again, guys? My name is Tigernemesis. Today I'm bringing back an old ass series that I hadn't worked on in a long ass time, but we need to catch up on a little bit. Gaming news if you guys haven't heard, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start into it. So yeah. All right, first things first is the Anthem demo. Now, this is just a whole cluster F of a bunch of different crap. So number one, for me personally, I was able to get into the demo itself, but it would get stuck at the inch loading screen at the end. It would load everything, but just the inch at the end, it actually wouldn't get there. The gameplay that I was able to get to, it was pretty fun. I really didn't get to the Division before, and this seems like it's a mix of Destiny, Division, Avatar. It seems like a really good game, but I mean, a lot of people got pissed off they weren't able to get to it and they had limited time. I completely understand that, but I mean, you know, EA and BioWare, you guys kind of knew how many people were going to play your game, especially because you knew how many pre-orders you got. And number two, you get VIP access codes to people, including me, which I'm thankful for. You guys should have kind of known, hey, our player base is going to be X amount on this platform, this platform, this platform, to, you know, correspond each amount to each server based on where everybody is. But I mean, that just didn't work out, and I am feeling it with the people that weren't able to get to play the game. They supposedly fixed it, and then I jumped back in the following day after they fixed it, and it wasn't fixed. Like I said, it's a really good game that I never thought I would want to buy. It seemed cool, Iron Man simulator pretty much, but I mean, it's actually a pretty good game. But I mean, there's very few games that didn't really deliver on what was promised. Not in the betas though, or the alphas, or like a demo like this that's a VIP thing. I'm kind of thinking more of No Man's Sky, but even then they kind of fixed their crap afterwards. But I mean, with this one, I mean, I understand people being pissed off, but it's a good game. Now, if the problems rose on day one where people couldn't get to the game, I'd be furious along with you guys. But I mean, come on, give it time. It's gonna get better. It's a really good game. If you guys are able to get into it, if you can, fingers crossed, right? Then I really hope you guys do enjoy it, because it's fun once you get into it. I mean, the only thing that sucks is the menus are kind of weird, where they're like, the menus aren't fluid. That's what I'm trying to say. Number two, I really wish I could run in the the city segments when you're in and you're talking to people, but I mean, that's just me. All right, and the second story for today, Netflix is apparently picking up and making a Resident Evil series, which God damn it, man. Now, obviously, there's very few, if not any, video game adaptations making into movies, or movies making good adaptations into video games. But, I mean, they're making a Resident Evil one, and I really don't look forward to it. I'm prejudging, of course. I mean, it could be badass, but there's kind of a couple factors of the reason why I think that. Number one, it's made by Constantine Film, which is the same people that made the movies. And the movies were absolutely horrific. All of them. God damn it. There was like, what, 5, 6? It was the same crap over and over again. It was more about like outbreak politics rather than like, you know, zombie killing and stuff. Hey, but we went back to the original city at the end. What? Like, really? Like, did you guys see the CGI movies from Resident Evil? Those were okay. Those were good. The movies sucked. The first one was kind of okay, and then the second one, you guys made Nemesis into a wuss. Oh my god, that was horrific. Jumping back into the actual series, as I kind of went off on a tangent for the movies, if it's made by the same people that made the movies, it's gonna suck unless they go a different direction and they actually follow somewhat of the stories. But most films, what they end up doing is that when they get rights to a video game or a book or anything like that, they're not gonna make it dead on to how the book or the game is. They're gonna grab elements from that book or from the actual game, mix them up into something that makes money, and then do it. Now, they are not doing any video game movie or any book movie exactly like how it is from the original source. We would love to see that as big ass fans of either that book or that video game, but it's not gonna happen. Case in point, that's why video game movies suck, and video games based off movies suck as well. I don't really have any high hopes for that because it's made by the same people that made the movie, which, oh, god damn it, they had such, god damn it. All right, and the third thing that we got to get into today, we really don't have to get into it, but we have to address it at least, man. So, as everybody says right now, let's talk about it. Souljaboy and his, I'm just gonna say, crappy ass consoles that he has are Chinese knockoffs of real consoles that look very similar, more lightweight apparently from what I heard, and they're just emulators. That's it. And on his Twitter and stuff, he's talking about how, oh, I'm trying to break into the gaming business. No, you break into the gaming business by putting effort into the games that you want to make, and you get a team together and you make a game and you're passionate about it and you put effort into it. Like the dudes from Cuphead, they quit their jobs, those two brothers, made it happen, badass game. That's how you do it. This guy grabbed consoles that were already made and put emulators on them and think that's him working. yeah, I don't even know where to start with that one. So yeah, that's just horrific that he's trying to do that. Plus, I mean, he didn't, there's so much crap that's wrong with this, but so yeah, he didn't back off until Nintendo gave him a cease and desist letter. So eventually it was gonna happen. Now recently, I think within like the past week, this dude said that Fortnite was gonna be on his consoles. The fact that he would say that it's gonna be on his consoles and not on a bigger console, not like a Xbox One equivalent or a PS4 equivalent or a Switch equivalent. He had it announced for like this little Game Boy Advance type looking like device, and I think within like a day or two of him saying that Fortnite is gonna be on it, they call him out on that saying, bitch. That's exactly what they said. They called him out and by calling him bitch. Go look it up. Go ahead, I'll wait. And I mean, I don't mean to hate on people and stuff. It's just, it's so stupid to talk about other crap that just, it shouldn't even be news. But it's just so funny how this guy tries to be relevant now when he's not. Now, if you guys even click on his Twitter feed, which I had the unfortunate accident of doing and just scrolling through because I was curious, he tries to say so relevant even though he's not anymore. He retweets the Saturday Night Live skit that just happened about him yesterday. And he keeps trying to retweet crap about people talking about just to have attention given to him. It's just, oh my god, this is just so sad. Dude, the 15 minutes are gone. Just fade away, please. You're making an ass out of yourself more than you did when you were big and stuff. Were big. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me today, guys. I really do hope that you guys like this video. I haven't worked on this series in a long ass time. I think it's been like a year, but hopefully you guys like it. We did talk about a couple different things today that a lot of people were pissed off about and a lot of people were weirded out about too, but hopefully you guys like the video. Please remember to like the video down below, subscribe, share it to somebody that you know will like it if you can. That's pretty much it, guys. Take care, guys, and peace.